Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons password as provide administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 math and then click lessons. There you find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter. Uh, 7 math, the chapter we are on right now is operations with fractions. Hello. So we're going to start with the lesson. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, so let's just start with an example that is 3 divided by 1 over 3. So how do we divide? Whenever we are dividing, we need to replace the division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term after. Reciprocal means if the fraction is 1 by 3, the reciprocal is 3 over 1. You just have to interchange the numerator and denominator. So that is 3 times 3 over 1. 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 over 1. That equals 9. So 3 divided by 1 by 3 equals 9. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. 1 over 5 divided by 2. I don't know what's wrong with everything today. 1 by 5 divided by 1 by 2. Hello? Okay, so you have 1 by 5. Okay, so you have to do 1 by 5 divided by 2. You need to replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the fraction after the division sign. That is 2 by 10. So the reciprocal is 1 over 2. So you have to do 1 times 1 is 1 and 5 times 2 is 10. That is 1 over 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 1 over 10. The next one is 1 by 2 divided by 2. Okay, so you have to do 1 by 2 divided by 2. So replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the one that is after. So that is 1 divided by 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1 over 4. One divided by 1 by 5. So which is the correct option? You have to replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the fraction of after. So that is 5 times 1 is 5, 1 times 1 is 1. So the correct option is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. 5 it is. 1 by 4 divided by 3. So you have to replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the one after. So that is 1 over 12. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 1 by 12. 4 divided by 1 by 3, which is the correct option. That is 1 over, no, not 1 over 12. You need to reciprocal this one. So that is 12. Option number 1, 2 is the correct option. 1 by 4 divided by 4. So you have to replace the division sign with multiplication the and reciprocal the fraction after. That is 1 over 16. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1 by 16. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is divide mixed number. Start with the lesson. I'm going to start with the test questions, right? So that we can do more. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today. So you just one thing different here is you are given the mixed fractions. You need to convert them to improper fraction. Then you have to follow the same method we just did, right? So let's just convert them into an improper fraction. 1 whole 4 over 5, you have to do 1 times 5, that is whole number times denominator, and add the numerator. Do the same thing over here, 1 times 5, and add the numerator. So that is 5 plus 4, 9 over 5. 5 times 5, 7 over 5. Now you have to do the same thing. Replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the fraction after. So that is now when you reciprocal 5 by 7, 5 and 5 cancel out. You are left with 9 over 7. Just divide. 7 times 1 is 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. So that is 1 whole 2 over 7. So that is option number 1. 1 whole 2 by 7 is the correct option. One whole 1 over 4 divided by 1 whole 3 over 4. One whole 1 over 4, convert them to improper fraction. 4 times 1 is 4 and 5 over 4. And 4 times 1 is 4 and 7 over 4. So just replace the division sign with multiplication. That is 4 over 7. 4 and 4 cancel out and you are left with 5 over 7. That is 5 over 7. Option 2 is the correct option. 3 whole 3 by 4 divided by 1 whole 3 over 7. So 4 times 3 is 12, 13, 14, 15 over 4. Now replace the second one is 7 times 1 is 7, 8, 9, 10 over 7. So now replace the division sign with multiplication. 5 times 2 is 10 and 5 times 3 is 15. So we are left with 7 times 3 is 21 and 4 times 2 is 8. So just divide 21 by 8. 8 times 2 is 16 and we have 5. So the answer is 2 whole 5 over 8. The correct option is 2 whole 5 over. That is 2 whole 5 by 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. 3 whole 1 by 2 divided by 1 whole 1 by 2. 3 times 2 is 6 and 1 7 over 2. 2 times 1 is 2 and 1 3 over 2. So replace the division sign with multiplication. So 2 and 2 cancel out, you are left with 7 over 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. That is 2 whole 1 over 3. That is 2 whole 1 over 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Four whole 1 over 2 divided by 1 whole 2 over 7. 2 times 4 is 8 and 1 9 over 2. 7 times 1 is 7 and 2 9 over 7. So that is 9 by 2. Replace the division sign with multiplication. 7 and 7 cancel out. 9 and 9 cancel out. You are left with 7 over 2. So just divide it by the 2. 2 times 3 is 6 and 1. That is 3 whole 1 over 3 whole 1 over 2. The correct option is 3 whole 1 over 2. The correct option is 3 whole 1 by 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is what problems you have to do on your own. Estimate products and quotients of fractions and mixed numbers. Let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today, right? 8 whole 1 by 3 times 66. So estimate the product. Round the first factor to the nearest whole number. Round the second factor to the nearest 10 and then multiply. So you have to round this number to nearest whole number. 8 whole 1 over 3. 1 over 3 is less than half. You have to look at the fraction. 1 by 3 is less than half. So 8 whole 1 by 3 is rounded off to 8. And 66 is rounded off to 70 because you have just four numbers away from 70. You have to round the first number to the nearest whole number and the second one to the nearest 10. So 66 is rounded off to 70. So that is 8 times 7 is 56. That is 560. Option number 1 is the correct option. 6 whole 1 by 2 times 1. So 6 whole 1 over 2, the fraction is exactly equal to half. So that you need to round up, it would be rounded up to 7. And 7 times 1 is 7. So option number 2 is the correct option. Nine whole 2 by 7 times 39. Nine whole 2 over 7. So if you look at the fractional part, 2 by 7 is less than half. So it would be rounded on the same whole number and 39 is rounded to 40. So which is the correct option? 9 times 4 is 36. So option number 2 is the correct option. That is 360. 7 whole 5 by 8 times 70. Seven whole 5 over 8. 5 over 8 is more than half, so it would be rounded off to 8. And 70 is already on the 10, so that is 8 times 7 is 8 times 7 is 56, that is 560. 4 whole 5 by 7 times 2. The correct option is 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. 5 whole 3 by 4 times 3. 5 whole 3 by 4 is rounded off to 6, and 6 times 3 makes 18. Option number 1 is the correct option. 18 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. 3 whole 1 by 4 times 92. 3 whole 1 by 4 is rounded off to 3, and 92 is rounded off to 90. 3 times 90 is 270. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself here today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is maps with fractional distances. Let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today. Using the path shown, how far is it from Lexington to Oakland? You need to calculate the total distance, right? From Lexington to Manchester, that is 5 6 mile, and from Manchester to Oakland is 5 by 6 mile. So you need to add 5 by 6 plus 5 by 6. They have the same denominators. You need to add their numerators, that is 6 over 10, 10 over 6. So divide them by the common factor, that is 5 by 2. So 2 times 1 is 2, and you have 3 here. That is 1 whole 3 over. No, you can go for 2 times 2 is 4. You have 2 whole 1 over 2. So the correct option is 2 times 5 is 10 and 2 times 3 is 6. You need to divide it by the 3 times 1 is 3 and 2 here. So the answer is 1 whole 2 over 3. The option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1 whole 2 over 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Using the path shown, the distance from Arcadia to Westford is 1 whole 3 by 10 miles. How far is it from Arcadia to Lakewood? Okay, so you are given the distance from Arcadia to Westford. The total distance is 1 whole 3 over 10. You are given the distance from Lakewood to Westford. You need to find a distance from Arcadia to Lakewood. So you need to calculate the distance from Arcadia to Westford minus the distance from Lakewood to Westford. So that is 1 whole 3 over 10 minus 7 over 10. 10 times 1 is 10 and 3 13 by 10 minus 7 over 10. That is 6 over 10. 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 5 is 10. That is 3/5 miles. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3/5 mile. Using the path shown, how far is it from Livingston to Dayton? Using the path shown, how far is it from Livingston to Dayton? So you just have to add these distances. 8 by 15 plus that is 16 by 15. So the correct option is 1 whole 1 over 15. Option number 1 is the correct option. Using the path shown, the distance from Greenville to Lancaster is 1 whole 3 by 8. How far is it from Livingston to Lancaster? So the total distance given is 1 whole 3 by 8. You need to subtract the half, right? So that is 1 whole 3 over 8 minus the half. 8, 9, 10, 11 over 8 minus you have to multiply it by the 4 so that they can have the same denominator. So that is 7 over 8. Option number 1 is the using the path shown, the distance from Springfield to Lexington is 1 whole 1 by 4. How far is it from Greenwood to Lexington? You have to do 1 whole 1 by 4, take away 3 by 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 5 by 4 minus 3 by 4 is 2 by 4. That equals 1 over 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. How far is it from Bloomington to Oakland. Using the path, the distance from Lakeside to Oakland is 5/6 of a mile. So the total distance from here to here is 5/6, right? The total distance is 5/6 minus the given distances. Just make the denominator same first. 2 times 1 is 2. So 5 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. That 1 over 6. That is 2 over 6, not 5 minus 3 is 2 is 3. 3 minus 1. That is 1 over 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we were working on is so we were working on grade 7 math. Chapter we were working on is operations with fractions. The lessons we have covered today are divide fractions, divide mixed numbers, estimate product and quotients of fractions and mixed numbers, and maps with fractional distances. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.